Abraham Lincoln, at one time in his life, he was an atheist. He didn't remain one, though. During the Civil War, he wrestled deeply with God. And he came to the conclusion that the war was not just one side against another, it was a national judgment for the sin of slavery, and a national correction from God to rid the land of slavery. And he felt convicted of God that he had to do something. But he sought, he said, Lord, he prayed, he said, Lord, give us this victory. We need a victory here. We can't go forward with anything. He said, if you would give me a victory, I'll commit to going forward with what I believe you're telling me to do. And he would end up doing what he had promised God to do. And he told his cabinet that he promised God he would do it if God would give the victory. The victory came. Lincoln spoke of his commitment to God. He said, I made a solemn vow before God that if General Lee was driven back from Pennsylvania, I would crown the result by the declaration of freedom for the slaves. Another man at the meeting described it, said Lincoln told his cabinet he made a vow, a covenant, that if God would give his victory in the approaching battle, he would see it as his duty to move forward with emancipation. The result is the Emancipation Proclamation that was the first gigantic ending of slavery in America. In the middle of 1863, one of the greatest battles came. This is after this. It was the Battle of Gettysburg in Pennsylvania. And when everything looked uncertain and everything looked like it was going to be a calamity, Lincoln said he went into his room, locked the door, bowed, went down on his knees, prayed to God, and made a solemn vow if God would stand with the Union at Gettysburg, Lincoln would stand with God no matter what. And Lincoln summed it up. He said, he did it, and I will. And then he said, I don't know how, I can't explain it, but a sweet comfort, a peace came over me. I knew this was going to end in victory. Lincoln had come a long way from being an atheist. On the very last day of his life, he told his wife that his dream, his big dream, was to go to Jerusalem and walk in the footsteps of the Savior. Lincoln had wavered in his life, but he came to a place of dedication, of committing everything to God, and he was committing, saying, God, if you do that, I will commit everything to you. That changed the course of the war and the nation and the world. And this is something crucial in the Lord, something that is often overlooked in the Lord, that it may be overlooked in your life. A key for victory in your life is the key of commitment to God, committing to God.
To find out how you can receive more of Jonathan's teachings, to receive special free gifts, or get in touch, go to hopeoftheworld.org or call toll-free 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's hopeoftheworld.org or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821. You can also get more at Jonathan Cahn's Facebook page or write us direct at Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA.